This video will only work for wells that are not keyed. That is, if you look at the shaft and the well, this is the shaft. Try to spin a little bit the well, and if you see it spinning a little bit around the shaft, it means it's not keyed. Others, on bigger snow blowers, there is a key between the well and the shaft, and it will not be possible to do what I'm going to show you in the video. For wells that are keyed, check in the comment section, I will link you a video for that. You perhaps already know that it's really hard to slide off a well off the shaft because it's seizing on the shaft. Hopefully you put the pin on the shaft to lock both wells to traction, so both are spinning when you drive the snowblower. Just lift one side, lay the other side on the ground, or maybe just keep it with one hand. I just keep my camera now, but you can grab this one with one hand and just spin the other one. Notice the right one is stopped, and spin this one on the shaft, and at the same time make a lateral movement, maybe with your hand, maybe put a pry bar, but just keep spinning on the well like this for quite a while. It's not going to move without spinning, but just spin on it, and at some point it's going to break loose, come off the shaft. I did spin quite a bit until now, only now it's at the end, and let's just keep it. There you go. So that's how I get it off. But really remember, don't make the same mistake again. Grab some grease, grease the shaft, and you have these two holes. One locks the well without spinning, locks the well with traction, and the other one without traction. Make sure you put the locking pin at the correct position. Once you get this off, for the second one, put the well back in place, lock it with the K into locked position, and put this one on the ground, leave the other one, and repeat the same process for the right well. If the well is really stuck, it's not spinning around the shaft, you may try this other trick. So grab a long chain. I'm not showing this properly, but grab a stronger chain, at least 3-4 feet, and wrap it around the well, pass it on both sides of the shaft, cross it here in the front. When you really get it tight, get a long pry bar like this, and this will give you a lot of leverage to rotate it. I didn't position properly the chain, is just to show you, and you can do the same thing on the other side. So put two chains, two bars, and just rotate them at the opposite direction. And you may try this by unlocking the pin on one well, or even unlocking the pin on both wells, but you will need a helper to help you with one of the bars. And again, twist them in opposite direction, see which well breaks loose the first. Once you break it loose, put the K on it and try to break loose the other well. Just a small advice, be careful how you support the snowblower, because if you support right here under this pan, you will bend it. So try to support it under the side walls on both sides, on either side. This pan bends, and then you are going to have a lot of trouble placing back the small bolts if you ever need to remove it from there. Clean inside the well as well. And I recommend using marine grease, which is much more resistant to water. Regular bearing grease may not last as long. I think this greasing should be done every 2 or 3 years to prevent this from happening again. Even with grease, it's going to happen again.